Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd and 12, Goff. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a toss for Swift left side. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now. Goff now to throw. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
2 for 1.
Goff now looks to throw. It's complete to Williams. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with a football. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They fake the give. Now Wentz. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 33 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And got his man complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. When you think of guys that are built to be big-arm quarterbacks, Jared Goff, he fits that mold, and he showed it off right there.
And that's how you start a drive, because you know they have this play in their back pocket, waiting for the right time to unleash it. And boy, did they pick the right opportunity. Unleashed it big.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift, 15 yards. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 13-7. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Back to the air on second down. Wentz. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
This makes the score Commanders 13, Lions 7.
Wentz now on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, it's Wentz. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. A huge play there for Washington. 48 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive. And these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Wentz. Touchdown! Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes as his guys are able to extend their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run here with Swift. He's got the first down and more. He's at the 40, the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. He only needed 2 yards. It was 3rd and 2, but he found a way to make the Red Sea part.
And remember, it's 3rd and 2. In the NFL, that's not automatically a running down. Most of the time, it's a passing play. So in this case, now they're probably loosened up just a little bit, thinking pass. They hit him with the run, and boy, did they hit him big. Is he still going? I mean, my goodness, you called the touchdown, right?
That's it. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Meanwhile, Wentz's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 40. Now a play fake. Wentz. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Wentz. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. The Lions on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Hey, 5. Hey, let's go. Go, ground. 2 for 1.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This is caught. Touchdown, Washington. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. 1 play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. On 1st down, Goff. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's almost human nature, isn't it? They score on 1 play. You come out on offense, you try and do exactly the same thing. They tried the deep ball, couldn't quite connect, but give them an A for effort.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Boy, the coverage there, airtight as he comes away with the interception.
Love that observation there because they were taking a shot at the end zone, but you're right about the coverage. Absolutely tremendous.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions. Touchdown. I think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead. Not so fast. That pick six really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they get their focus back.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken from about the 12.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first and 10, here's Wentz. And Thomas has it. And they're going to get this up to midfield. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. From midfield, here's Wentz. Completing along the sideline, McLaurin with it. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in a field goal range down at the 27-yard line. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate. They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Wentz now to throw. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Wentz to throw again. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. Carson Wentz with touchdown pass number 4 on the afternoon. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And, Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Goff a handoff here to Swift. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. And even 100 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Here's Swift. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll run with Swift. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. Called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Shotgun now for Wentz. He gets it to Thomas. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And this is going to be a Commander's 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 30. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 1st down, right back to Gibson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. To throw, it's Wentz. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 41. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be The final play of the third quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Goff now to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Goff. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They run out of the gun with Swift. 141 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Swift going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Once again, it's Swift. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. DeAndre Swift, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Here's Badgley now to try to end the PAT. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Pulls it in at the 13. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. He's got a man complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 75 yards. And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Wentz going to look to throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Now a give, right side Swift. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Swift going to try up the middle. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Taking it right down Broadway. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. One more time with Swift. Oh, he goes, and yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game. A critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
Wentz to throw. And Dotson, he's got it. Oh, but he can't get out of bounds. He'll have the first down, but he's brought down in play. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. To throw is Wentz. Going right back to Dotson. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw, Wentz. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down.
With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they have regained the lead.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close